Okay, so it seems to be working. Everything, at least. Sounds like music isn't going. Maybe. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is anyone online? No one at all. Nice. That's reassuring. Hi, yes, sorry, I need to explain my absence. um, hey, glad to see someone could make it. That wasn't me. So, do you guys hear any music in the background? Because I can hear it, but I don't think it's playing. I'ma just start sketching some requests because I had the brilliant idea. Yeah, no music. That's exactly what I expected. Why is it not working? Why? Why is you not work? Audio. Okay, still doesn't seem to be working. Nice. Default, no. Headphones. He's still no like. Why? Okay. Voila. Now we're talking. Better now? I hope so. Anyway, I messed up today because I was supposed to be... Yay! I was supposed to be here on time. Well, actually, let's start from the beginning because, like, I was at my parents' house, so naturally, I had to take the train back here so I could start streaming. The only issue is that it takes 5 hours from my place to my parents' place and vice versa. So it means that I had to leave rather early to be here. And like I had planned everything. It was all on time. Except that I got the wrong train. So basically what was going to be a perfect schedule of me arriving on time and everything just did not happen. Well, which is kind of not that bad because I was low-key expecting me to get the train that would get me to arrive late. So I was just like, well, it's gonna happen. But when I was kind of like saying, oh, I might actually make it, and then I didn't. I was just like, why? It was going so well. So yeah, what I'll be drawing today is a lot of requests because I had the idea, because I have no idea what adjective is good to use in this context, because I got flooded by requests when I said, you know what, I'm streaming, I'm gonna open for requests. And so I did. And so now I have basically stuff for the next 60 streams, basically, because I posted on Instagram, I posted on DeviantArt, I posted it on Fair Affinity, Telegram, everywhere on my social media. And people were just like, free art? Let me just inundate you with stuff. And I was like, yeah, fun, but sure. So I really hope people understand when I won't be able to do stuff immediately, because you know there is just so much time I can dedicate to stuff, to drawings and everything. And like, come on, it's free art. You can't expect it to just happen immediately. So yeah, today I'll be doing lots of sketches for stuff. And if I mean, if more people decide to hang out with me during the stream, I might just open up requests, like in-stream requests. But like as of now, there aren't many people, so it's either just me drawing my own stuff, or people not really. No, there are enough people for me to just like say, let's do requests from the stream, because there's no one. So yeah, today it's back to drawing centaurs again. Yeah, definitely released a Kraken. It was just like my mistake. Is the chat box working, by the way? I can't see. Mm-mm. So, how's your day? How's your day, Boris Vodka Vodka? You're the only one keeping me company right now. Sucks. What are you doing, please? Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, pretty relaxed day. Okay, so the chat box is not working, which is another thing that should be working. Well, that was noisy. Hi, Dropbox. So, yeah, right now I'm sketching a request for Big Wolf Pup that said they wouldn't be able to follow the stream because, you know, streaming on a Monday does kind of have that side effect of people not being able to watch, because, you know, people usually tend to be working at that time during the week, except me. And so here I am, begging for company and drawing while doing so. So, yeah, it was going fine with the train. Just like I was doing all right. I was just so happy that I would be able to get there. Even if I was supposed to be here like 45 minutes earlier, so I could set up everything, relax a little bit, get all the references. Instead, that didn't happen. Because basically what happened is that I'm so used to doing this trip. I've been doing this like for 1 year and a half. But for some reason, I thought that I was getting on the right train. And I was on the right train, but then the sign in the train lit up the wrong direction. And so I was like, wait, I have to change train. When I in fact did not have to change train. So I realized that too late, and I missed all my connections to be able to change the train. So yeah, here I am being late at my own stream. Hey, hi Maddock. I'm glad you could join. For the stream requesting, in case you start wondering why, in what logic or reason I'm using for everything, I have a list, a Google Doc list that I have with all the 50 requests I got over the past 3 days. And basically I'm going to go in order of in that order, because basically what happened is I just made a list for each social media. So I'll be doing like the first request from DeviantArt and the first request from for Affinity. So basically going one social media at a time and one request at a time. And yeah. So here I am being late. Glad people are joining in anyway. So I'm glad to finally being back to drawing centaurs because since I draw centaurs like 24/7, I kind of took a break from this during the past month because, like I said, I draw them basically all the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break because heaven knows people have seen centaurs just all over my social media all the freaking time. So, so I said I'm gonna do something different. And since the month is over, haha, it is centaur time again. This is not the good brush. I think I might just stick with not this too big. Yeah, boy. Maybe a bit too thick with two C's. Plus, I mean, centaurs is basically most of what people have been asking me anyway. So it's kind of just like unavoidable. It might help. I actually do have a link in my channel for Twitch. I have no idea why people are not following. Voila. Maybe now people will see. That I am indeed alive. I mean, the thing is, I don't like to spam my social media with the notice that I'm online. Just I like to just have a fixed time. Just like, I'll be at this time at the place. I don't want to constantly put reminders because then it kind of floods my gallery with stuff of just like stream online, stream offline, stream online, and just like, guys, you can see for yourselves. I don't have to babysit you for this, you know. And so yeah, I kind of try and avoid spamming my social media with me by saying I'm offline or I'm online. Like if I'm late, like in this case, yeah. Like if I'm late in this case, like I like, sure, I might just warn people that I drank a whole carton of dumb bitch juice and that, yeah, I am indeed being late. But otherwise, I don't know. I just prefer people auto self-regulate themselves. It just kind of, I don't know. I find it kind of annoying when people are just constantly reminding me, like, I'm offline or I'm online, and like, sure. This hair is not good. So yeah, I have no idea how many sketches I'll be able to do in this time. I'm just like seeing how things go. Good job, Linda, speaking English. Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess it isn't spam to let people know, but yeah, I don't know. It's not easy. You just kind of have to find the right balance between stuff, and like not being pushy and letting people know at the same time. So yeah, it ain't easy. So what are you all guys? By the way, where are you all from? Because I'm so sorry about like the time schedule. I have to kind of work around my own timing, and so I just realized that many people won't be able to watch because, you know, from the States, it's just like broad daylight, and I don't think people will be able to watch a stream from their office. It's just not a thing you can do. So I'm just like selfishly doing, yeah, I'm gonna do this schedule, and not thinking like other people might be busy, or or but at the same time, if you're in your European time zone, you might be able to follow, because uh, it's it's just evening. People maybe are starting to finish work, or starting to finish school. So I have no idea. I just kind of had to improvise. You work from home. That's so cool. Hey, hi, Card. Good to see you. You moved just for this stream. Oh, shut up. You did not. uh, glad to see you could join. Anyway, I bet you'll be happy to see that I'm back to drawing centaurs again. Finally, after this long tedious break from the good stuff. Oh no, I'm so sorry you hurt your back. Well, talking about working from home, I've been seeing that many people are kind of forced to work from home, since the people are trying to avoid spreading the disease that everybody knows about. I'm not going to name names, because come on, everybody's been talking about it non-stop. Let's stop it for a while. And so lots of people have been working from home, and hopefully this means that it'll kind of get people to realize that you can actually be productive from home as well. You don't have to be in a freaking office all the time to do your work, and actually it might be more productive, since you can just drop stuff when you're done with it, instead of just having to wait for office hours to be over, and just hang there and just your hooves were shaking from withdrawal. Yeah, honestly, same. I was just like, my hands are itching to draw centaurs. I'm just like, I know I need to be able to draw something else, because it's kind of those things that you draw so often that you kind of just stagnate. And I realized that centaurs have become sort of my comfort thing to draw. Just like, if I don't know what to draw, draw a centaur, which is fine. It's not like it's something bad per se, but it's just something that I am capable of doing more. So it's kind of a shame to just draw always the same thing all the time. And having variety helps people spread the word, because if you draw only centaurs, like there is just so many people that will be interested in people drawing centaurs. So to gain visibility or whatever. Hey, hi Dom. Yeah, exactly. I mean, seriously though, I have been working at the office, so I have been starting to bring my iPad at work, because there are so many times that I am just there waiting, sitting for something to happen, and I'm just like, nothing is happening. I'll just draw. What's the point of just staying here doing nothing when I could be doing something else? And so I do. Plus, since it's a design place, they don't really care if I'm drawing. So I have that added bonus on my side. Yeah, maybe let's do a new layer. So I can see that this chat stream is not visible for some reason, which I am not happy with. So I'm gonna just stop drawing for a second, and let's see why the freak. No, it's fine. You should, Maddock, please. It's fine. You should ask for non centaurs non-centaur stuff. It's really fine. Just like, even people have been asking me for Homestuck stuff, and I was so happy, because I absolutely love the webcomic, and seeing people are actually interested in me drawing that stuff, I was like, fuck yeah. Oh, actually, frick yeah, sorry, because this is going to on YouTube, so family friendly. Haha. Who am I kidding? As if YouTube cares. I have just like 50 subscribers. And none of this is monetized anyway. So just like, who really cares? So, I see why it's not streaming, because I am not connected. A streamer. See, this is the kind of thing. Just like if I had the time to set things up properly, I would have had a proper stream. I was so happy. I was so happy that I was just like, yay, it's all cool and working. I kind of look professional as well, wouldn't you believe? And now it's not. Let me see. Okay. You working, fam? Yeah, no, YouTube sucks, honestly. Well, this is nice. I think it's hidden by the window capture, I think. Maybe, probably. Let us see. Yeah, well, my cool setup is not working, so I guess I'll have to figure something out for the next stream again. God damn it. Well, yeah. Yeah, honestly, YouTube has been. I mean, since it's not the old Wild West anymore, they're trying to like make it a real functioning business. That means CEOs have now the power, but that also comes with all the negative side effects of having business people running the platform. And so, yeah, honestly, YouTube is the shadow of what it once was, which is a shame because people are just like constantly pushing for subscribers to stay relevant, and ads are a pain in the butt with just like continuous ads all the time. Yeah. You see the chat? Well, yeah, that's the thing. Just like you always have to be consistent with posting stuff. Like you can't just do anything you want anymore. You just have to do what the algorithm beast requires you to do to stay relevant. And so like I was listening to this podcast by two YouTubers I really like, and they were saying, like they're so happy with the community they have, even if it's not like super large, but the fact is like to stay relevant they have to continue just like beg for more and more, just like as if they're hungry when they really aren't, which is it's a shame because it looks like you're greedy for subscribers when you just need to do it to be able to do it as a job. And that's why I didn't even bother trying. It's the kind of things that you're just like, why should I forfeit my creativity, my ideas for that? It's like too much hassle for a system that is so fickle and temporary. Like I can't even see it working in 10 years, like as a full-time job. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. It's been going. Bye, Boris Vodka. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, it is taking away the old YouTube because people can't just really afford to continue being just like it once was. So yeah. And that's why I'm just posting stuff on YouTube. Just it's kind of for archive reasons, really. It's not really because I want to be be famous or anything. I'm not going to bother trying. It's just like me doing stuff for shits and giggles, really, not thinking, oh, I'm going to become a star. It's not going to happen. Besides, I lack the consistency to do anything at all, let alone run a YouTube channel. Oh, yet hearing and like even the streams. Come on, I've been late for my own fucking stream, and can you imagine me running a consistent YouTube channel? Please. I think viral stuff will still be a thing because that's kind of what keeps the platform alive. Even TikTok or what used to be Vine. Basically, TikTok is the new Vine. Just like, let's be honest, it's literally the same thing. Gosh, this sucks. So, viral things are what keep the platform alive. That what bring people to the platform to begin with. It's just not the same kind of viral content that's going to. Yeah, it's the viral content itself is what's going to be different. And in the end, it's you know, the dumb stuff the kids do. Kids, as if I'm old. Dumb stuff people do will always gain attention regardless of where it comes from. Just like if it's YouTube, that's just the magic of internet at work. If it's TikTok, if it's Vimeo, if it's Twitter or whatever, it's just something that gets the attention and then that's being shared. This is horrible. Just like how to hoove. Yeah, exactly. The problem with sketches is like I would really gladly do it on paper because I am not that good at drawing directly digitally. But the only way to stream it is digitally. Haha, so I am stuck with having to figure out how to do things the new way. Okay, he is done. Let's draw the other boy. I keep wanting to draw like horse ears on these centaurs because I'm so used to drawing mine like that. It's just like automatic at this point, so I'm just like, no, wait. It's so funny how people always just like have their own interpretation. I really like drawing other people's characters most of the time because I don't know, they're always fun. They're always really interesting. I love it when they come with a story of their own, which I can work off of. It's nice to just give more depth to stuff, and I'm glad to make people happy. That's kind of why I just decided to do streams, stream requests. I don't know. There's something about making someone happy with having drawn their character that just really makes me happy as well. I need to turn the light on because I cannot see anything there. So like I'm wait a minute, I've got to see how the stream is looking live. Because I set up do good, make people happy. I try. And like what I don't like is when people just like come to me with requests for like super complex things. Like I specifically said in the rules for the stream, I was saying, you know, I won't be able to do super elaborate stuff because, you know, I'm trying to do stuff so that I can draw everyone's stuff. And then there's just these people that are like, yeah, I want this super elaborate picture. I'm just like, dude, if you want a super elaborate picture, either you commission me or someone else, because I'm not really up for commissions right now, because I'm desperately trying to finish my own project first. Because I know that if I take up commissions, like, again, the floodgates will open even more than they already are. And it will take away time from my project, and I know I won't be able. I won't finish it if I'm concentrating on other stuff. Because and the thing is, it's like, I know that I won't be working on my project if I'm working on commissions, because I prioritize other people other than myself, especially because I think that my project is just like dumb and self-fulfilling, so I just kind of don't see it as important. No, damn it. And so yeah, and then there's people in my life that are just like, dude, you need to work on your project. It's like, it's your dream coming true. Do it. Yeah, I appreciate keeping Marok. I'm really glad you're keeping your project simple. That is a saving grace. Your request simple. And yeah, many people have the. I'm just like saying that fortunately, thankfully, there haven't been many cases of people just like overdoing it with the requests thing. Like most people have understood, and like even when I said I have a fuck ton of requests, so it might take a while before I get around to doing everyone's stuff. So yeah, thankfully people have been mostly understanding, except for like there was this one guy that was saying, "What, did I make you mad?" I'm just like, no, dude, just like freaking look at the submission, look at all the comments I have gotten with requests. just you're one of the last ones that even asked, so use some logic and try to glean why I'm not really mad. I'm just saying, I'm just warning you that I won't be able to do your stuff immediately. But no, some people, and like even then, the people asking for stuff just like, oh, I need it really quickly. I'm just like, I'll do my best. Like even this one thing, I was hoping to do it a lot faster, except I'm not. Yay me. Well, being late also definitely does not help, so that there's. 5 viewers, nice. Welcome everyone to my stream, to my whatever I'm doing. Basically, just like, this was really just a ploy to not feel alone. If anyone is asking why I started streaming all of a sudden, I was like, I got time, I'm feeling alone, how about I do something where I'm talking to people on the internet? And I honestly didn't think it was going to be like the mild success that it was. It's like, I'm glad that people are keeping the chat alive, or even just following a little bit. It's nice. It just kind of makes me feel useful to some extent. Plus, having requests gets people maybe to watch more. Like if it's just me just talking and doing my stuff, it's not as engaging probably. Because like that's what I was saying with my project. It's a thing basically just for me, so I don't think many people would be interested in it to begin with. So if I'm doing my stuff, like unless there's already a fan base for it, which there isn't, because I've been extremely secretive about it. Do not do this, please. So yeah, like there is no fan base. There is no people. There's I've been being mostly secretive because since I don't want to. I hate posting stuff for a thing that is maybe not going to be finished. So I just I kept it all secret and stuff because I didn't want to get people to I don't know. I even when I read fan fictions or other projects, just like I hate seeing getting all hyped for a thing that goes nowhere. Just like last updated like 5 years ago, and just like no, it's something I detest at the bottom, like from the bottom of my heart. So I prefer like finishing most of it before advertising in any way. Oh, thanks, Maddox. I'm glad you like my stuff, my dumb stuff. Um, I hope you don't mind my music choices, because I'm trying to keep this like, even if YouTube will certainly not come for me, because like I'm the tiniest person on the platform. Um, but yeah, since I still kind of want to be careful with videos being taken down or whatever, I'm using royalty free music. And it just so happens that one of my favorite genres, synthwave, is royalty free, mostly because like it's like tiny artists doing their music. So I'm just like vibing with the stuff, but that doesn't mean that everyone else is. So I hope y'all enjoy. Probably not as much as I do, because it's like it makes me extremely happy. The thing with synthwave is just like it goes with every mood. It's not just like specifically happy or specifically sad. You know, there are those songs that are just like I need to cry, so I'll put this song on, or just like I need to pick me up, so I'll put this song on. Synthwave is just one of those genres that is just like it can work for everything, and that's why I listen to it a lot, because it's something that it's kind of evergreen, you know. I need to drink because talking a lot makes you thirsty. Plus, I've been drinking like so much. I'm always dehydrated, and I gotta stay hydrated. Because we ain't no cacti. Not working. There. The thing with chatting is that sometimes you're out of subjects to talk about. So I'm ask the audience, what do y'all want me to talk about? Or what do you want to talk about? Is there anything in particular that's going on that you're just like, you should talk about this? Or what's your take on that? I'm easy. I'm not too picky with subjects. This I have mixed feelings about this. That is a bit better. Yeah. Let's have them look at each other. Oh man, this mouth is shitty. Yeah, so much for a sketch, huh? I'm just like taking my time with stuff. I'm just like, I was supposed to be doing this maybe in half an hour. Well, this means I have material for just like 50 streams, if not more. With all the requests I got, I'm just like, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Maybe I should do a post just like saying, please stop requesting stuff because otherwise I'll have too many things to draw on, not enough time or stuff, just like stuff piling up. And this neck is absolutely abysmal. There. Well, I mean, I guess this is kind of perfect for exercising and just like, okay, now I know what's going on. What's the youth about? I think I'm catching the stream, the chat stream a bit. Yeah, whoever's writing to me on Telegram, just like, what are you doing? I am not reading Telegram right now. Sorry. Let's try this again. That's a lot better. Yeah, sure. Let me just... Yeah, my hand is going to hurt so much. Like 50 pictures. Like, I honestly was not really expecting those many requests, I'll be honest. I was just like, seeing as many people haven't asked the first time around, I said I was going to stream. Just like, I posted a kind of similar picture, just like saying, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm accepting questions, stream requests, whatever. Silence. So I was just like, oh, so people aren't that interested in me, you know. Except it turns out they are. Because when I later posted another one, they just like, like I was saying, just the floodgates opened. I was like, oh, frick. What happened to these poor horse boys? God damn it. I cannot draw. That's the thing about me drawing digitally. Just like, I cannot get proportions right digitally, especially because I zoom in a lot to do the details. So it's just like the struggle. I do definitely prefer sketching stuff traditionally. It's like, ideally, I do stuff traditionally first, and then I do I maybe scan the picture, or yeah, I usually scan the picture, and then I redraw the lines later digitally. But most of my sketches are still done traditionally, because, well, also I really like the feel of paper and pencil. It's just like the best feeling for me. It gives you the perfect fluidity and stuff. No, I've been doing the leggy wrongs. No, it's right. Oh, god damn it. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of drawing stuff directly digitally, which doesn't mean I don't do it. I've done several pictures digitally from scratch, but it's just not a thing I prefer doing. Oh, talk about hand hurting. My hand is hurting already, and I'm just doing one for now. I can't even imagine how it's gonna be for the rest. I think I might have to just draw some stuff outside the stream at this point, because I'm just realizing there's so much stuff. It's going to be hard to do everything within the stream. Unless I do more streams, but then again, I have no idea. I might, since, it means I have more occasions to do stuff. So I can get rid of the queue. Oh, I'm glad you think you'd want to see your picture be drawn. The thing is like, let me just check the queue. You're one of the first people. But yeah, if I'm going to just like to jump from social media to social media, it means that I'm doing DeviantArt first, Telegram second, Instagram, and Fair Affinity. And and you're the second from Telegram. So that means that basically there's this one and there's 5 others. So I'm sorry. It's going to. I mean, if I shut up and draw, maybe. So if I manage to get two drawings done per stream, like it was at least my idea, I should be able to do the picture in a decent amount of time, which I will try to do, because I don't want to just like have too many streams just for pictures. It's dumb. Voila. Now it seems to be a bit better. Yeah, definitely. The kind of thing, just like I'm even when I draw centaurs, it's like I draw them all the time, but I tend to draw them like I was saying, by traditionally first. So like I feel like I've lost my touch digitally, because digitally is already not fun for me to draw. And so I'm messing my centaurs up. No, what is happening to me? Oh, let me just check Telegram. It annoys me to no end to see. Mother. There. You're a patient when you're still waiting for Half-Life 2. Oof. Big oof. Then yes, you are very patient. Oh, patient one. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, just like I've been warning people to be patient generally, since like I'm trying my best to get things done in a decent amount of time, but I'd rather just be honest with people, since I have no idea how to do things. It's just literally my first time doing these kind of things, so I'm just like, please bear with me. And yeah, I'm glad that most people have been understanding, just like, yeah, sure, it's a free drawing, I didn't pay to get this prioritized or whatever, except some exceptions, but overall it's been pretty good, so I'm glad about this. But yeah, it's mostly just me stressing myself over this. It's like, I need to do this, and yeah, that does not help me one bit. I hope the music isn't too loud, because like the first time I did the stream, I had no idea how to regulate the volume or anything. So let me know if it's good, or if the music is too distracting, because like I can hear it in my ears differently from probably what you're hearing, because like I like to work with music. It drives me not insane, but almost. I'm just like, oh, I need sound in my ears to function. So, but at the same time, just like if I'm streaming, I don't want to like have it overlap my voice. Like last time it was just like 70% music and 30% voice, so people couldn't hear a thing of what I was saying. So I await I await criticism if it's too loud or if it's too low as well. I don't know. I cannot tell for the life of me. Ooh, this is a good one. Actually, this hoof is a bit too low. There. I'm already running out of water. I have an idea. I think. Let me just. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's the whole meme about Half-Life taking forever to. I mean, generally Valve not being able to count to 3, so you know. There's that thing going. Also, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because I know about games, but I myself am not a gamer. Like just like not at all. Like the most game stuff I know is just like through memes, literally. So so me with pronunciation is just like I'd rather not before I upset people involuntarily. Yeah, boy. Now let's draw this boy's butt. Yeah, this is one then. Oh, for crying out loud. So, yeah. Need to draw this boy's butt, and then I think we are done with this one. Yeah, this is horrible. Well, the good thing about working digitally is that at least I can just like get a layer and clear everything from it, which is not something to be underestimated. Whereas if I do I work a lot with my iPad lately since I travel a lot. Like I was saying, I take the train a lot. Like this time I was at my parents' house, and like the iPad is a saving grace for these kind of things. But the problem is like I've been working with the iPad so much that I'm starting to just like want to do Control Z or just like undo on paper. I'm just like that hurts because you can't do it. Yeah. I really should draw more traditionally. I haven't used just like color pencils or crayons or paint in so long, and I miss it. I used to do I did an art school where I used to paint just like big canvases. Like most of the time, they were like 2 meters by 1 or more. Just like that was a small kind of canvas. And then they were stuck to the wall, not even to just like they didn't have a frame, because we were basically it was scenery painting classes, you know. And so having done that and now not doing that anymore, it's just like I miss it so much. I think I am done with these boys. Let me just... I have no idea if I want to color this or not. Yeah, maybe just some black in it. Delete this boy. Let's do these. Oof, too dark. Yeah, I'm not going to do any color if I can, because it would take me just like too long, and then I would end up not doing anything else for anyone else. So I'm really trying to keep these as simple as possible, but also nice. So just lines is eh. I like to put some color in it, not a lot, but just enough to make it nice, because it makes people want me to do stuff for them. They have a marking over here, there. Let's just there. That was a book. No, it wasn't. It's like traditionally, like on paper, it takes me 20 minutes, 30 minutes to do a sketch. I try to do them as quickly as possible, because I really like drawing a lot, just like quickly. I want to get stuff done out of my way. And so this is like taking me an hour, and like, no, it's too long. So, and that's also the thing that worries me. Just like I have so many requests queued up, and knowing it takes me this long to do each sketch, I'm just like, oh, this is going to take forever. I mean, and also I mean, I don't know if anyone is going to be watching anyway until that time. I don't know anyone's decisions to follow this, but planning to stay here the same 2 hours that I usually do, except of course, now it's not going to be 6 p.m. GMT. It's going to be 6:30 because I was late. Haha. Almost done. Just one tiny detail left. This boy's tail. There. Done. Today is the... I'ma do it European style. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, good job. There. And one is done. One down. Fuck off. Fuck ton to go. Save scar. Get just copy. And now let's go on to the next. I literally do not remember which one. Okay, it's red with his centaur form. Yeah, the thing is, like, I didn't even have time to prepare the references, so that's also fun. Let us begin. And, like, maybe it's also the fact that having multiple characters is not helping me. I have no idea how I want to draw this boy. Nope, not this way. Final Fantasy victory theme, yes, yes. Also, I'm using square canvases because I realized that then I'll be posting them to Instagram, so it makes it generally a lot easier to post stuff that way. Plus, it's kind of a standard for everyone instead of just like having to figure out a different size for each one. It's like everyone has the freaking same. Plus, it's easy to tile later since I'm not going to post these all separately. Not on DeviantArt nor for Affinity at least. I just put them all together in squares and it makes my life a lot easier. So yeah, square canvas for all. Let me just recenter this. Maybe. Also, the good thing about working digitally is like I can do these things. Try doing this traditionally. You basically have to just redraw everything. And that is mildly frustrating. But yeah, I really should start drawing traditionally again. I've just lost the habit of it because it's not as practical as working digitally. But I really do like, especially painting. Painting is so messy and fun. Yeah, having single characters makes my life so much easier. But yeah, I also like drawing multiple characters. Like drawing characters that interact is so much fun, and it's always a challenge because, like drawing a single character, there's a challenge of just like make it interesting. Because since it's alone, you can't do much with the interaction it can have. But having multiple characters kind of has the opposite effect of just like trying to have them integrate well with each other. And that is not always easy. I do not remember what song this is. It's funny how I prepared a playlist and just like, I have no idea what is on it. Oh, this must be stuff from Jamendo. No, he has thick eyebrows. I remember him. Wait, I lost my reference. Where's my reference? Yeah, boy. Chat, be quiet. Everything is quiet. Yeah, I think I'll be finishing this pick. No, wait, I still got almost an hour. I'm so dumb. I was already thinking I'm gonna stop at 7:30, which is 7:30 here. 7. I cannot count. God damn it! It's 6. It's 6:40 here. I am tired. The thing with streaming is that at least it's relaxing. Since, like, the thing is, I always draw when I'm at home anyway. So it's kind of just like, I could stream basically every night. Except I don't. Because if I had to do this every night, I would have nothing to talk about. Like even now, I'm just struggling to maintain a conversation because there is no conversation. I'm just talking to myself. So let alone during, if I had to do this like every day, who'd want to stand me every day? No one is who. I really hope I'm not banging into the microphone. Please, please. Ah. This song is so good. There. Vibe to some jams. I'm gonna stay quiet for a while. There's a boy. In all his glory. Let's maybe center this a bit more. There. Not what I wanted to do, sure. Let's fetch the ref again. Oh, fudge. I did not drew his main. Drew his... For crying out loud, I cannot speak. Don't you guys hate it when you get the wrong layer? I do. Thankfully, it does not happen too many times that I've just like done a whole picture on the wrong layer. That is one of my nightmares. Just like having done an entire thing on one layer and just like no. But thankfully, yeah, that has not happened yet. Because honestly, I don't think it's a matter of if it will happen, but just when it will happen. Knowing my distracted self, it is just a thing that is bound to happen. I might be able to do another sketch. Nice. This means the queue is slowly getting done. And there's this done as well. 2 down, an indefinite number to go. Yeah, boy. Actually, I think I might darken this layer a bit. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, well. No. Okay, that is done. Who's next? Hey, Prince Corvus, which is not following the stream. Which one of their babs shall I draw? I have no idea. I think, as much as I am tempted to draw one of the centaurs, I think I might draw something else. Because, like I was saying, I really need to like try and challenge myself to draw something else. I keep doing the same things. It's just annoying. I don't need to. I need to try and do more stuff. Please, Instagram, help. There. I see a harpy boy. Yeah, boy. Did you know, guys, I'm a sucker, absolute sucker for wings. It's just like, I adore drawing wings. Centaurs and wings. And guess what? I can do both together. And I have already done several times because wings are bae, centaurs are bae. Let's just put them together, have the best bae. Y'all are awfully quiet. Say something in the chat, come on. Where is the winged boyo? I cannot find him, of course. Wait a minute. He's recent. Why can I not find him? I swear to crying out loud. Why must you be this way? Whatever. Somebody who changes my mind. I wrote it down. 'Cause I already got a good thing, mommy. I've got everything I need. Everything in life I'm already mine. Don't tell me God did a good thing for me. I already got a good thing for me. I got everything I need. Don't live by myself, don't need no one else. Don't tell me not got a good thing for me. I freaking hate Instagram. I'm trying to fetch a reference from Instagram and it just does not work. It's so annoying. But people use it so much, I hate it. No, actually... Well, since the chatting isn't happening, I'm just, you know. Yeah, my partner's saying I sang on stream. Yeah, I mean, no one's talking, no nothing. I have nothing to talk about. I mean, I might as well. I don't care. You know what? It's those kind of things that just like to fill the void in my soul. um, yeah, I think I should probably tell people that I'm streaming, because I think many people didn't even get the memo that I'm streaming, or people didn't really care. Let's draw a harpy boyo. I probably should do a less rougher sketch. The thing that's like, traditionally I can do these kind of things, just like botching something real quick and then just like kind of guessing my way through this, but digitally it does not work. So yeah, I need to like do a second layer for these things. Yeah, good thing of just doing digital. Select a thing you need to move and move it, not just redraw it. Such a pain in the keister. The keister. I kind of recently saw a volume for Persequest, which is basically Homestuck's video game that is just coming out. And Jake is such a funny character. Like they wrote him pretty well. I just love his old-timey English. Translating is a pain in the butt cheeks, like really, really not fun at all. But reading it is just hilarious. We just love a ridiculous English boy. I have very mixed feelings with this. About this. Let's... Yeah, that's a bit better. Kinda. You ever draw something and then you realize how shitty it is and you just like yeet the thing off the drawing? It's like, nope. Not vibing, sis. We ain't vibing with this. not vibing with this music either. Let's skip. Skip. It's funny, like how previously I really like music. Just like it really gives me life. And there was a time when I was not that into it. Just like, yeah, I like music, but I didn't really care what song was on. And at the time, I dated a guy that just like when we were in the car together, and he was driving, and he's like kept on skipping music because he wanted a song, like some specific music he wanted to listen to, and I was like, just stick with one song. But honestly, now this is something I can relate to so much. I was just like, now I understand how could I have been so careless. Yeah, that's a lot better. We vibing, bruh. This passed the vibe check. Yeah, boy. Hey, Prince Corvus! I'm drawing one of your boys. And not a centaur boy. Even if I'm just like, I want to draw Vex because I'm just like he's friendos with one of my boys, and I'm like so tempted, but not this time. We changing it up, fam. I hope you're all right with me drawing your harpy boyo. Glad you could make it. Yes, it's a feathery boyo. It's your feathery son. Let me just reposition this. Do we stand this feathery boyo? We do. I stand this feathery boyo. My gay feathery son. Yes. We stand all gay feathery sons here. We stand every feathery boy here. We don't discriminate. Stand for sure, yes. So the chat has been pretty quiet for now. I hope you're okay with some quiet. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what to even talk about, aside from just like I already even told you how I messed up with the trains today, kind of. So I'm just like I do know. I'm just kind of vibing with some music and just drawing, really. This mouth kind of sucks. Let's get back to it later. Yeah, so far the sketches have been going alright. I have found a good method to do stuff. So yeah, we happy. Stay off that dumb juice. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it wasn't a matter of getting home safe and sound, because like I knew what train I had to take and everything. I was just so mad because it's not entirely my fault. You know, I cannot even speak. It wasn't just me being dumb, because I got on the train just like it was the last train, the last leg of the trip. So I'm just like, finally, yeah, everything is fine. I'm going to be able to get on time, at home, set up everything, fine and dandy. And I got on the train, and the thing with this last train is that it's a regional train, and this specific train arrives at a certain station, and since it's two trains together, one of them goes in one direction, and one of them goes where I need to go. And usually it's the front train that goes in the direction I'm not supposed to be taking. And usually there's also the signs within the train just like saying the destination. It's just like, you know, the front train has the destination, which is Moutier or whatever, and the other train has my destination on it. And this time I got in the back because, you know, I'm used to going in the back, I just know it is. But as the signs turned on, it showed the other destination. So I was like, oh crap, I got on the wrong train for some reason. Weird, but sure. And for the rest of the trip, until the station where the two trains part, for the rest of the trip, there was no sign whatsoever saying that I was on the wrong train, until I got to the splitting station and it left. And it finally announced this train is going to this direction. I was like, fuck, this is not the train I'm supposed to be on. So I got off the first train station that I could. And then I just missed all the connections that could basically save my ass. So I was just stuck there until there was another train. That got me to back to the other station. And so yeah, that's basically the story of how I messed up. So it wasn't entirely my fault, but just like I was so frustrated at the beginning. I was like, oh come on, it was going so well, and then it suddenly didn't. But at least, you know, it's happening. I'm all right. And not just like I didn't end up stranded. Thankfully, it's not just like I was completely lost. I was just completely pissed. But yeah, those kind of things. Yeah, I mean, generally it is a hell of a trip to do, because, you know, you have to change. Yeah, you have to take 3 trains, and thankfully my home is just literally in front of the train station. So even when I got here, I literally just like 5 minutes and I was already home ready to set things up. So it wasn't just like too traumatic. But since I was at my parents' house this weekend, you know, I have to do the whole 5-hour trip and take into account those 5 hours to be able to get home. And I originally did. And I failed miserably. Curses. But yeah. I mean, I managed in the end. Nothing too serious. I mean, the stream is still happening. I didn't just like, you know, yeah, get stranded somewhere or whatever. It's not like it's too nothing serious. Plus, I got to do some of my bureaucracy. I set everything, so you know, it was all right. Like, all things considered, I was kind of expecting to arrive at this time instead of the time I had originally planned. So I'm not all that salty about it, because like, all things considered, I would have probably been arriving exactly at that time, which I didn't. Well, I mean, which I did, but for most of the trip I was so happy that I wasn't. Yeah, until everything went south. Yeah, honestly, it's funny, just like the trip itself, it's the same duration. It's like, it's 5 hours whether you do it by night or by day. It doesn't change. But by night, it's so much more relaxing, to me at least, because I'm already at the end of my day. So I don't care as much. Like, the thing is, if I do it during the day, it's kind of more like I am spending my day, or at least a big part of my day, just traveling. Whereas if I do it in the evening, just like my day is already spent, I don't have to worry about being in some place at a certain time. Just like I get there when I get there. And that's why I really like traveling. I really love traveling by evening on those trains. Like, in Switzerland, it's a thing I do. In Italy, not so much. And I say this as an Italian. I'm not being racist here. I'm just like, I know my home country how it is. It's not nice. But yeah, just like traveling by night here is fairly chill. Switzerland itself is just really chill. Honestly, it's nothing. Just like, oh, you can't be alone in the streets at night. It depends where you are, but mostly it's just like nothing really happens here, which is good. Obviously, it's not just like, oh, I want someone to be murdered. It's just, yeah, it's nice and calm, easy in the mountains. And when I got here, it's snowing, raining. Like, we like that. Don't you switch off ref, please? Yeah, so I actually squeezed in 3 sketches. Nice. I honestly did not expect this to be to happen. Instead, it did. Yeah, boy. The thing is, it's like I'm kind of bummed out that I had everything set up for the chat for the stream mostly. Just like I had finally managed to find a way to show the chat live, like on the video feed, and now for some reason it does not show, which is something I'm kind of mad about. I'm just like, why? I had made the cool thing, and now it's not there. Hashtag there was an attempt. Well, not everything can be perfect. As if my stream were perfect to begin with. Anyway, we don't like this. Better. Nope. I have wings to finish. Yeah, I mean, at least I tried. I mean, that's the thing. Just like before leaving this weekend, I was just like, I have everything set up, so I just have to turn the computer on, and it's done, you know. And I was so proud because I just looking at it, I was just like, yeah, it's all working. And now when I got here, I just turned on the computer and it's not. I was like, but why? I guess I'll set it up for next time. Maybe next time I'll have time to set things up properly instead of just rushing here last minute. God damn it. Gotta stay hydrated. Almost done with this feathery boyo. Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to start another sketch because I know that if I start one, I will not be able to finish it by 7:30 or whatever time it is over to whatever whoever's watching. Yes, he does has pointy teeth. Yeah, let's give this boy a nice smile. I've been doing basically everybody smiley. Because we are all happy babs. Voila. Now let's color this boy in. Stop switching off, damn it. My phone is just like, I'm done. I'm like, no, I'm not done. Maybe a bit too dark. Yeah. I know why your whole nose is dark. Nothing bad with it. Yeah, I've been drawing everybody with a good old toothy smile, just like, yeah, happy boys. It's so funny. It's like no one here is sad. No one. We don't want the sadness. Sadness is not accepted in this household. I have no idea if his back is colored. Please let me know because I'm a just. And his hands, are his hands colored in? I don't know. Let's do also some coloring here because otherwise. Oh boy. Because the ref you sent me has only just like the front view, so I'm just like, I have no idea how to do the rest. Just like, shall I just guess? I don't know, my man. Yeah, let's start this a bit so there's more contrast. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I feel this. It's like you plan the front so well. It's like, yeah, just draw this beautiful boy, and then you're like, how's the rest of his body? I have no idea. Wait a minute. No. There, almost done. Shall I just leave him like this? I don't know. You tell me. How bad is your boy like this? Oh wait, I need to curl the Zenit. Gosh, I haven't heard this music in so long. There. I'ma just call it quits here since it's almost time for me to go and make myself. I'm not even hungry, honestly. I shouldn't. It's like supposed to be dinner time, but I'm just like, nah, man, not really feeling it. I kind of had a late lunch and late snack thing on the train. You know when you eat when you're just so frustrated, you're just like, I need to eat something. There. Another boy done. And there. I'ma just rename this bad boy. Nice. I'm honestly satisfied that I'm done with this. So this was my bum hurts. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I made this kind of cute banner for stuff if people want to, donate something. But y'all already know my coordinates, so I don't know why I'm even showing this at all. Just to show off, just like, look what I did. I did a thing. There, you can see it better this way. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. I think I'm gonna just close the stream here now. I think next time I'll try to just spam more stuff about me starting the stream since it was kind of deserted this time around. I'll just say, everyone, come hang out. I need company. So yeah, so people will see what maybe they'll be actually seeing what I'm up to. Yeah, English 100. I'm glad you enjoyed Madoc, and I'm glad you're glad you hung out with me. Thank you, Prince Corvus, for requesting. Since I think you're the only one so far that I've been doing, like I've actually had during the stream watching me draw the thing they asked. So yeah, thank you all guys for joining, and see you next week. Hopefully, I should. Bye.